Amables amigos, welcome back to another episode of the Club Lucha Podcast, your favorite Mark podcast with your favorite Mark podcasters on it. We're back again. It's me, Foos, alongside Floke and Soups. How you doing, boys?
Good.
Yo, wait, I thought I was appearing on the Latin Lover podcast.
This is this is the Latin Lover adjacent podcast. We talk about the Latin Lover podcast on this one.
I think I walked into the wrong set.
No, this is the woke podcast.
This is the Latin Lover simulcast, English simulcast. Oh, anyways, much to talk about this week. Much has happened in the 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah,
1
2
week?
weeks.
Yeah, something like that.
Starting things off, I guess explaining the absence for last week, because it was a big enough show last Friday that we wanted to do an emergency podcast. However, unfortunately, sadly, I was out of town for
MLW.
Let's go.
MLW's
He was
Lucha.
really excited. Foos was really excited to see Matt Riddle.
Hey, wait a minute. That's not true. I'm going to be honest. I don't even think I saw Matt Riddle when I was there, because I think I must have walked out and... Look, I'm going to say this. Let me give a chronology of how things went. I didn't even get to Cicero Stadium until maybe it was like 8:30 or 9, and the show started at 6. But there was a reason for that madness, because the first 2 hours were for a taping for MLW. And it had a variety of matches. I think Kenta was on the taping, but
Damn, I'm not a big Kenta fan.
look, I just, the first 2 hours I was like, well, that's probably not my jam, and I didn't want to be there for 4 straight hours, So I got there. I went with some friends who, by the way, not big Lucha fans, not wrestling fans really. They don't really keep up with a lot, but I asked them, hey, there's this event. They live in Chicago. I was like, hey, let's go. Come on. They're pretty good friends of mine. If they're listening, shouts out. But so we get there and we got general admission tickets. When first off, you needed, it was through Eventbrite. You bought tickets through Eventbrite, and you needed to download the app and show your ticket. None of us had the app downloaded, which I was like, ooh. So we were just all standing in the front, scrolling through our phones, trying to get the link to download it and then get our tickets on there. But luckily the people at the front office had a heart, and they realized the show is sold out, and we were like, yeah, we have tickets, but we just have to pull them up. And they were like, don't worry about it, I know you guys got tickets. And they just let us in, and I was like, well, first off, the wonderful city of Chicago, that's what it is right there. That's what it means to be alive. They just let us in.
Big CM Punk fan.
Yeah. hey. Lots of trust there. Anyways, the actual venue was really hot. I don't think they had AC in there. It was really hot. And you would think
MLW's broke.
well, no, you would think, Chicago in November would be chilly, but it was unbelievably hot in there. I was sweating like crazy.
It's all the nose breathing.
Dude, I was sweating like crazy. But, it did not deter me. We did...
That building probably smelled crazy.
It didn't. Weirdly enough, it didn't. It did not smell bad in there. I was like, whoa, okay, yeah. I can dig this. It was muggy. It was hot. It was sweaty, but it did not... I did not catch too much BO.
Wear deodorant?
Damn, that's crazy. Core power shelling out deodorant at the door.
Look, MLW fans up one, dude. MLW fans up one.
Bad taste, but good hygiene.
Smell good.
Hygiene.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better. It's an upgrade compared to the WWE and AEW fans.
Dude, when I went to WrestleCade last year, it smelled awful. It smelled horrible.
Dude, I can imagine. Oh my god.
But here, in a much smaller building, in a much smaller, sweatier building, even. No, it smelled normal. It did not smell horrible or anything. So props on whoever was in charge of keeping the stinks down, or smelled good. Smelled fine.
Shout out MLW for that.
Shout out MLW. Anyway, I got there. There was still a couple of matches to be taped. One of them was Akira against, I believe his name is Cruel. K-Rule.
Oh yeah, big guy with the mask.
Yeah. Which I wasn't there for it, but the ending was pretty cool. It was like a street fight kind of match, and they were hitting each other with a lot of stuff and things like that. Some of it looked good. Some of it, maybe the props I think looked a little too flimsy, but overall, not bad. But then the actual, like, they kind of like wrapped on that, and they like cleared. He was bleeding like crazy too. Akira? Yeah, he was bleeding like crazy.
Yeah. That's why I was really confused as to why he was in the Grand Prix, because I'm like, this dude, like, his gimmick is just gushing blood.
He was bleeding like crazy.
He did face a dead guy. He faced Difunto.
There we go.
They
gotta run it back.
They should. King of the Underworld Difunto versus the Death Fighter. I think that's his name.
Blood Pressure.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
You're in the ballpark.
Anyway, as soon as the that part wrapped, and then they took the what do you call it? I guess like the apron off the ring, like, because they had put one special down for that match. I'm assuming to catch any blood, and then they took that one off, and there was like another one under there, and then they started the actual like Lucha Apocalypto tapings, and there was like every once in a while I was sitting in a place where I could not see the screen where the entrance ramp was. I was kind of like perpendicular to it, so I couldn't see it. And I'm assuming they were playing videos on there, like little like vignettes of like no, like Selena de la Renta and who Cesar Duran, I think his name was. I don't know.
Yeah, that's his name.
I don't know what he goes by now, but
Cesar, just
Cesar, and then
just like Berto, Cesar.
They took his last name from it. It's copyrighted.
They took his last name.
Ultimo Guerrero and Hechicero came out first. Bro, that place it lit up for Ultimo Guerrero and Hechicero like crazy.
Yeah, like, that's awesome.
I'm talking like ooh, like raising the roof, bro. Like I was losing it. I was yelling, loud as I could. Just like you could tell, like they were matching the energy that was being given to them by the crowd. They were really into it. And then Esfinge and Kevin Knight came out.
And then it went nuclear.
No, they did not.
Yeah, that's true. The arena popped like crazy.
No one was there for Esfinge.
That's why the feed wasn't live. They broke the feed.
That's true, dude. It popped so hard that like it was crazy. They just heard like converte Esfinge, and it was just crazy.
No, they did not. They went crazy for They went crazy. No, actually, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not complimenting Yubi. I'm not doing that. They went crazy for. Who else was on? Was Matthew Justice on that show?
Yeah, so.
That's Fooz's goat.
Hey, wait.
They went crazy for Matthew Justice,
dude. They did pop crazy when he jumped off the balcony, and like that, the balcony was like
pop crazy for somebody jumping off a balcony.
Yeah,
it was like right in front of me too. Like it was right in front of where I was sitting.
It could be Cholo jumping off a balcony, and I'd probably pop for that.
Yeah, we saw you, Foos. You're in the NWA shirt.
Hey, wait. I was not. I was wearing a Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. shirt. So if you guys see a guy with an Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. shirt on the broadcast, I guess if you go back and look, I'm probably not in it like at all. But
yeah.
I was sitting in a place where you really could see me.
Foos, were you directing your friends what to do, like when Ultimo Guerrero came out? Were you telling them to raise the roof, hit the hose?
I had told them before. I was like, "There's a guy who comes out and his thing is like raising the roof, and you got to say, ooh, ooh, ooh."
Yeah, hell yeah.
And when he came out, I started doing it, and I didn't. I should have checked to see if they were doing it too. But
oh no,
I wasn't policing. I wasn't policing or anything.
No, but you got to encourage. Yeah.
Did you tell them to sing at Dante's Jr.'s theme song where he was like, "Ooh, yeah"? Did you tell them?
Where he goes, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot to tell him about Atlantis Jr.'s song before it happened. I told him about Barbaro Cavernario, and then I was straight up like, there was, I think Cubs fan tweeted it because he was there, and some people who I follow on mutuals with on Twitter were there as well, and they are correct when they were saying it was like 85% CMLL fans, 15% MLW, because like they were really loud. Like And the thing is, they brought their own noisemakers too.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
So like one guy had one of those like loudspeakers, and he would be saying things into it, and then he had like a little like alarm on it, almost like a little siren on it that he would play every once in a while.
That's so beast.
Nice.
Some guys brought their drums, and they were like doom 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 doom. And then, you let off a chant, or they go like, doom, 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 Mistico, Mistico.
I don't know who did. No,
Guerrero, Guerrero. Chants like that,
Any air horns?
Oh, yeah. Air horns.
Good. Yeah.
They had those.
I think I saw an Averno fan in the feed, actually.
Dude, there was more than one Averno fan, and I was trying to lay low.
Did you get jumped by them?
Look, I kept my head on a swivel. I made sure not to, go in the bathroom by myself or anything, or go out in a dark alley by myself or anything, because who knows, they might have been waiting for me there. They saw me
gather in a group.
Oh, but I had some pretty good merch too. One thing I do wish I'd gotten there, I wish that they had done like after the show or like after their matches, CMLL guys would set up like their little merch table. Because I really wanted to get like an Hechicero mask or like a Felino mask or something like that too, but it was not so. Maybe it was before the show, and maybe I missed that. Maybe if I go again next time.
I think it was before the show, actually.
Yeah, next time I will look into it. But I had a great time anyways, and the main event was good, honestly. Mistico and Titan and Averno was solid. And maybe it's just like the effect of actually being in there versus like watching the stream. But like for me, a lot of the CML matches especially were really good. Even the women's three-way with Lluvia and Persephone and Janakai.
Tonight, yeah.
It was pretty solid. It was solid stuff, Definitely worth it. Glowing reviews from me. I can't really think of anything negative. It was kind of hot, but like, my own fault, really. I guess I don't know. I should have brought a little fan or something.
Any IWRG fans in there?
No, I didn't see any IWRG fans, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Nobody repping openly.
Fan. No Pig Destroyer fans in there?
No, there was a lot of...
Alberto el Patron fans in there.
No. There was a lot of like Rudo fans who were like cheering, Último Guerrero, Hechicero, Averno, Felino, Barbaro Cavernario. I'm trying to remember who the third guy on that team was.
Magnus.
Yeah, Black Tiger M. Yeah, I forget Black Tiger M, man.
Mysterious Magnus, I forgot. But
Mysterious
it was a really good time. For $10, general admission. I'm not sure you're gonna get a better value. But
you heard it here first. Foos is an not IWRG, an MLW stan.
Look, they give me another good lucha show like that twice a year. I'll be an MLW stan. I'll defend their honor. I'll defend their honor online from people who are like, they're not even that good. Well, they are to me 2 times a year.
MLW's biggest shooter.
I'm gonna ask him for a press pass next time. I'll be like, hey, you guys have press passes? Let me talk to him. Let me say so. I gotta say what's up to Atlantis Jr. I gotta ask him some questions.
I gotta talk to bad dude Tito.
I gotta talk to Averno.
God, I would condemn his. I would be like, do you approve of your fans beating me up in the crowd?
And then he's chill.
Averno's chill. He might beat you up, but he's chill. I've met Averno before.
He looks like an awesome guy, honestly.
He does look. He looks very nice.
Have you ever seen the commercial with Averno and Dark Angel?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
It's like I don't know what it's even for, but it's like Dark Angel is like changing her car is broken down and she's changing the tire on it, and Averno walks by and he's like, "Oh, let me help you," and like he tries, but he can't get it, and then Dark Angel she's like, "Well, I could do it," and like she just does it. I don't even know what they were selling. I just remember they had an interaction in the commercial. I couldn't tell you. Good commercial though. But yeah, I mean that's
you don't even know what they were selling.
No, yeah, it's memorable, but like not good for the company. It was good for me because I was like, oh, that's a nice commercial.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the MLW minute on this week's episode.
That's crazy. This is not a weekly thing, man. No, it's not a weekly thing. Wait, before we finish the MLW talk, they did announce Satoshi Kojima versus Ultimo Guerrero. I think like this month. I think.
Is it going to be at the New York show? I think maybe.
Yeah, the New York show. Yeah.
That one also has Mistico against Trevor Lee, I think.
Yeah. No. That's the Eric Bischoff show.
Oh.
He's going to make Mistico lose his mask.
Oh, no. Can you imagine?
He's going to make sure. That'd be crazy.
Dude, they would send the shooters against Eric Bischoff, dude. They would send the Ultimo Guerrero would show up in his car, dude, and just beat the hell, chop him so hard his hair falls off.
Eric Bischoff is going to make sure to dunk on a dandy at least once during that show. I know damn well he is.
God, I won't be watching.
Damn, not even for your GOAT.
I can catch the highlights. Somebody can tell me about it, I'm sure. I don't want to watch no damn Eric Bischoff produced show. Man, I'm good on that.
Set up match highlights.
I'm good on that. I'm good on that one. They did do like you know what I did think was funny? Oh, dude, after the show, after Mistico won, which he hit a really good Mística on Averno. I mean, obviously Averno's like the best guy to ever take La Mística. But after the match, like they did like the post-match Mistico.
Cavernario jumped him, didn't he?
Yeah, Cavernario like ran out, beat up Mistico, ripped his mask off, and then like Mistico got up and he started like challenging Cavernario, and he was like, "Hey," and he says, "Antes que nada, buenas noches."
A real worker.
Look, he challenged him, and then Cavernario wants his middleweight belt, and he's like the next challenger, I guess, after Trevor Lee, which things are looking good.
Trevor Lee wins.
Dude, I was gonna say things are looking great for Trevor Lee right now.
Oh no, man, Trevor Lee, big Trevor Lee guy right here.
Hey, who? Soups?
I guess, yeah.
Shit.
What was his? He was in WWE. What was his name in WWE?
Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes.
To the moon.
Yeah, to the moon
guy. Anyway, after Mistico got beat up and Cavernario left, Mistico got back up, and then he was like, "Cavernario, if you're back there, come back out right now. We'll do mano a mano right now." Dude, people started cheering.
Wait, where did Cavernario go through? Did he go through the crowd, or did he just walk up the stage and go to the back?
Yeah, he just walked back up the stage and left.
Oh, he just walked back to stage.
Bro, and then what? We just said his name. He's not listening. The boss.
Cavernario was not listening.
No, the boss guy.
Oh,
who's on Cesar? He came back out and he was like, basically being like, "Congratulations, Mistico. Like, we have this little plaque for you, 20 years." And then Mistico was like, "Thank you, but there's something you could do for me right now. Get Cavernario out here right now. Let's do Máscara contra Cabellera."
I know your ass botted like crazy.
Dude, I said, "Oh yeah."
Yeah,
obviously,
Food was going crazy. I remember. I think it was last year. Food was very excited because they were teasing Mistico versus Hijo de Fishman.
Hey, wait.
Gonna add it in the show.
Hey, look, dude, that would have been another mask one for Mistico. Do you guys know how crazy it would be if Hijo de Fishman won Mistico's mask?
I think we gotta close the doors on wrestling.
Yeah. We might have to, just shut down the entirety of wrestling if Hijo de Fishman ever wins.
That'd be crazy.
Mistico.
That would be insane. Anyways, it was a good show. Ended well. Honestly, did not end too late. I think it was like 11:30. Which my friend who lives in Chicago, he was like, this is the best area to be in, this late. And I was like, oh, interesting. He was just saying, like, the more south you go, the the less you want to be there later at night. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, no, all in all, good stuff. Good stuff. Anyways, that can serve as a segue into our next topic of conversation.
Crash. The Crash.
Yes. Folks' favorite promotion, the Crash. What do you?
He was chomping at the bit to talk about.
That's true.
Just because of how much of a disaster the show was. The amount of clips I saw of how shitty the show was, off the charts.
Should we put Floke on a timer here? Cut him off like 3
I
minutes.
don't even have that much to talk about. I don't know. So
let him speak. Let him speak.
They had their, what was it, like a 4-way cage match or something like that? It was a 4-way cage match. Who was the one that who was the person that no showed?
Mr. Aguila, bro. Mr. Aguila did not show up.
Yeah, Mr. Aguila no showed. I don't know who replaced them or if they even found a replacement. But
it was Charlie Manson. And then he ended up winning.
Wow. Okay, so Mr. Aguila no showed, and that was the match where the cage was falling apart, right?
I think it must have been, right?
Yeah, so I think probably. So the cage started falling apart like crazy. Like there's actual videos you can probably find on probably Twitter or Facebook of the cage just falling apart, and it's some of the most hilarious footage I've seen this year from a wrestling show.
Dude, it fell on those people like crazy. Yeah, like 4 people in the crowd got hurt because it fell right on them.
That's awesome.
That sucks for them.
That happened. There was that. I don't know what. I think it was the cruiser for the Crash Cruiserweight title. There was like a ladder match or something like that. But there was some dude that just like.
Oh my god!
Destroyed. Whoa. I don't even know what he did. What body parts did he destroy?
Oh, he like broke his ass. Yeah,
dude, it looked like he broke like every bone in his lower back. Like,
yeah, so he fell off. He got pushed off a ladder, right? Or like they leaned the ladder forward, and he fell off into like, what was it, like the post, the rail?
Yeah. He was supposed to. Yeah. They had that one ladder set like across from the ring to the guardrail. I'm assuming the spot was supposed to be. He was supposed to crash through the middle of that ladder, and it would like, give and fall apart with him in the middle of it. Because that's a spot people do, right?
Yeah.
And then I think he just overshot it, or the ladder must have been in a bad position because he just straight hits that railing hard as hell, dude. I thought he was cool. Yeah. He said he got back up though, so I don't know, man. He's made out of something different.
So I don't even know who it was, but yeah, that dude, he tore something. He tore a lot of things.
We got to find that guy and ask him to come on the podcast and be like, talk to us about that experience with the Crash.
Yeah,
how's your ass?
how's your spine, brother?
Can we get Libre on for the same reason? Ask him about it.
No. We can get Charlie Manson. We'll try to get Charlie Manson on here.
Oh man,
dude, I'm gonna get Cybernetico on, and I'm gonna ask him we're gonna bait him with questions about AAA, but then we're really gonna ask what we want to know about his friendship with
Potro
de Cerro, yeah. Oh, but yeah, no, that's crazy, dude. The Crash, they cooked.
Living up to the name.
Yeah, it was. It seems like the show was a total car crash.
I did hear from that show that the crowd did enjoy the Bestia 666 and Mecha Wolf.
I don't trust them. I really don't trust them. I would take it. I wouldn't even take it with a pinch of salt. I'd take it with the whole salt shake. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm just seeing that now that Mecha Wolf won.
Yeah, Mecha Wolf won.
Damn, man, that's
rough.
Mecha Wolf won.
Bro, Mr. Aguila has not been seen again. He mysteriously disappeared. I'm pretty sure the whole reason he got off, it had to have been something. He had some beef with somebody, right? Probably. Was it a beef with Latin Lover, or was it I think it must have been a beef with Latin Lover having on because I think it came from the podcast with Tiffany, right?
Maybe.
I don't know, but
yeah, there was definitely something there on why he no-showed. What else happened in that show? Oh yeah, Super Crazy lost his cabellera.
Yeah,
crazy. Damn. Unfortunate. Tonali, it's hard being a Tonali fan, but he finally won a championship.
He won?
It only, yeah, he won the cruiserweight title. He won the ladder match.
Oh wow, the one where that guy got cooked.
Yeah, but it only took us about a year and a half, but we finally, he finally did it. Oh yeah, and Negocios Tramado showed up. They were like in the front row.
They were like ringside, right?
I wonder if the cage fell off.
They were the guys, dude.
The cage just fell on Fresero Jr. and his guys.
Kemonito was there.
Oh yeah, Kemonito was there.
Dude, at the same time as a fresh new Kemonito's debuting in CMLL.
Yeah,
Kemonito Classic.
Yeah, let's just transition to CML now. I don't want to talk about the crash.
Well, I do have a question. I have some more questions because the crash, I feel like you have to ask somebody. You have to either follow somebody who was there, or you have to ask somebody who was there. Because I don't ever see they don't really post their shows, do they?
Like once every blue moon.
Yeah, so it's like you can't. It's hard. It's harder to keep up with because like you just gotta follow somebody.
You gotta watch through the Facebook fan cams.
Yeah, you can't just look on.
I think the last match they uploaded was like Los Golpeadores versus the Wagner brothers.
That's a good one to upload.
Yeah,
that is.
If they gotta upload any of them.
Oh,
glad they picked
speaking of the Wagner brothers, they did defend their titles on that show.
Yeah,
all I saw was that the former Jinder Mahal, Raj Desi was in that match. That's all I saw.
He was there?
And he was tagging with DMT Azul.
Oh, was he actually?
Oh my god.
That's the dream team right there, man.
Oh my days. They lost? Well, obviously they lost, I guess, since the Wagner brothers are still champs. Okay, well, who's their heavyweight champ?
That's a good question.
For some reason, on this show.
For some reason, I thought it was DMT Azul.
He might.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
it is.
He really wanted to be a double champ, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Like 553 days.
How many times he defended?
They don't got that info here.
Let me look. DMT. I just stay on Cage Match, just looking at these. Let's see. Match guide.
He's defended it 0 times, apparently, according to Cage Match.
Oh, man. Does he even have it? Who has or is he the champ, but is this the promotion where Elia Park has the belt?
That'd be so crazy. No, he vacated it. Elia Park vacated
I think that was Riot. Yeah, I think that might have been Riot.
That's even funnier.
DMT Azul won this in a 4-way against Blue Demon Jr., Matt Taven, and EC3 in the year of our Lord 2023.
That's incredible.
Wait, is it DMT is also the IWRG heavyweight champion?
He's the belt collector. He just doesn't defend them.
This is a different type of beast, brother. This is a different kind of guy.
Hold on, I'm fact checking this right now.
Titles, yes, he no Intercontinental Champion.
No, that is the heavyweight title for
Oh man,
dude, he's at 3. He's holding 3 heavyweight champions.
Yeah, man, that's the Triple Crown champion, DMT Azul.
One of those championships he's been holding for 1,205.
The TC heavyweight champion.
Godly, he was trios champ.
Last time this promotion even had a show.
Wow.
Dude, this guy, DMT Azul, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy's a 7-time heavyweight champion, man. I don't know about
He only has 3 ratings on Cage Match. I'm gonna give him a 10 right now.
Do not do that.
I didn't even know he was 40. Holy moly.
Dude, he's out here collecting belts left and right.
I was gonna say get him on that WWE ID, but
dude, get him on the C2. Get him in the C2.
In the C2.
Oh hell yeah.
Dude, him versus Okada, they can finally.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, exactly. Dude, he wins the Continental Championship. Ooh, chills.
Oh man,
long term storytelling right there. they say AEW can't do long term storytelling, but if DMT Azul faces Okada, that's a real long term, not some bloodline bullcrap. This is real. This is real long term storytelling. We're talking like nearly half a decade.
Chills.
Chills, yeah.
That's crazy. Anyways, I guess we can jump over to CMLL. I mean, AAA, what do we got?
I can talk about 2 matches.
Tell us what you saw. Give us the report.
All right. So I was watching the YouTube. No, it was like a Twitch live stream. They were streaming Guerra de Titanes. I didn't get to watch the trio. I didn't get to watch the 6-man tag. Unfortunately, I did hear it was actually pretty decent. The 2 matches that I did get to see though were Mesias versus Octagon Jr. and Alberto el Patron versus Pagano for the Mega Campeonato.
How was that?
Okay, so let me start with Mesias versus Octagon Jr. That one actually wasn't quite that bad. I mean, Mesias is very slow, so obviously he had to work like a slower pace. But Mesias was honestly kind of just dunking on Octagon Jr. for a good chunk of the match. They had a table spot that didn't go completely, that didn't end up going like horribly wrong. So I guess I'll give them props for that. Octagon Jr. was pretty decent, although by the end of the match he looked like a geek because of the results of the match. Mesias beat him. There was one horrible spot. I was talking to Soups about this spot earlier, where it felt like an IWRG spot where they did like a destroyer to destroyer spot. So Mesias went for a destroyer, a very bad looking destroyer, and then Octagon Jr. also does a destroyer to Mesias. It looks horrible. Messias should not be doing destroyers at his age. I mean, I guess to put it nicely, I guess the match was it was one of the more watchable AAA matches of this year. If you get, I don't know, maybe if you get like drunk, if you get pretty drunk, you could probably enjoy this match to some extent.
Oh man.
Pagano versus Alberto el Patron was just terrible though. It was one of the worst matches I've seen this year.
Oh man. Well, how was the crowd? Was the crowd into it at least?
I guess not really.
Oh.
I mean, there was people flipping out Alberto. I mean, if that's what they're looking for, then I guess they were kind of into it. It wasn't even like funny bad, like some other AAA matches as of recent years. It was just bad. The ending was horrible. I'll tell you the very dumb and confusing ending to the match. So I think Pagano was trying to hit Alberto with I think it might have been like a lariat or something like that, but Alberto trips Pagano. Pagano falls into the middle rope. I think it was Dorian hits Pagano with a guitar. Then Alberto hits his armbar that he does to the armbar that he used to finish off his opponents. Then he has him locked in. Pagano is very close to the rope. He hooks his arm around the bottom rope, and then at the same time, Alberto, he still has the armbar locked in. Hijo del Tirantes counts 1, 2, 3 with both guys having their shoulders pinned down to the mat.
Fascinating.
Even though Alberto was not even covering Pagano, he had him trapped in an armbar. So dumb.
And it counted a pin?
Yes, he counted a pin.
Fascinating. Well, that's I mean, in a way, that is classic AAA, but also I guess
nothing made sense.
It's like
that finish.
I kind of understand what AAA is going for with Alberto as a champ, but I don't know, it doesn't it feels like we can kind of see what's going to happen, how this entire thing gets sorted out, and it's that just doesn't feel that exciting, because check me here if you think it's going a different direction, but very clearly this is going Latin Lover versus Alberto el Patron at Triple Mania
Maybe.
Ciudad de Mexico, right?
I don't know, because I feel like we're still getting a good amount of talents that are going to be introduced to AAA soon, because Latin Lover was talking about that, Not only that, but the Pierrot Jr. that debuted recently, or he's been wrestling for maybe a few months now, from Gauss. He's on like on Dorian and Conan's side. So if you're a little bit unaware of what's going on in the Indies, Pierrot Jr.'s that he's currently feuding with Fresero Jr.
Yeah, they've been beating the hell out of him.
Yeah, so we might be seeing Fresero Jr. turning up in AAA soon enough. Who knows for that? Who knows? Maybe they do that. I wouldn't be surprised if they think it's a good idea to bring in the pigs. Just I don't know. I don't know where AAA is going with this, because they can honestly just change their minds any second and be like, you know what? We actually want Pig Destroyer to be the next Mega Campeon.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
That'd be crazy.
That sounds beast as hell. It's better than who they have done already.
Honestly, like I wouldn't mind like an Octagon Junior. No, but like I don't think they definitely won't put it on him. But you know,
they're about to say you don't mind Pig Destroyers Mega Campeon.
It'll be somebody like it won't be Vikingo, because it's very obvious that they're not. I don't think. Yeah. They're not gonna give him anything like that yet.
It's not gonna be Psycho Clown, because they hate Psycho. They hate giving. They don't want to give Psycho Clown the belt.
Bro, they haven't even booked Psycho Clown since Triple Mania, have they?
I'm not sure. And they're obviously not gonna give it to Tejano after what he did to Villano.
Bro, I don't think I've seen Tejano in. Was he in any Triple Manias?
Nah, he's just been doing indie shows. I think he showed up in Big Lucha a few times. That's about it. And a few other obscure indies. But something that is known is that Alberto El Patron's next opponent for the Mega Campeonato is going to be Cibernetico.
Damn.
Yeah.
Woof.
Well, you know, that match, it won't be on any year-end lists or anything, but...
What do you mean? It'll be in the worst matches of the year. And...
Oh. Wow. I mean, did any of you guys, speaking of Psycho Clown, did any of you guys watch El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. and Lance Anoa'i against Kano and Psycho Clown? Did anyone watch that tag match last year?
I did.
No, not that one.
It was fine.
Yeah, I just saw it on Cage Match. I was like, oh, interesting. I didn't see this. Yeah, Psycho Clown, I'm looking at his recent matches, and like he's been doing AAA. No, I don't see a AAA show. I mean, I think this is like a spot show. I don't think this was televised. I don't think he's been on TV for a hot minute. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Psycho Clown, he's 38, so like I kind of wish he would have left. You know?
Yeah. I think most of us wish he would have left by now.
Like I feel like there's like a whole like generation of AAA guys who I'm like, I wish he would have left and like tested the waters somewhere else, you know, and then
like Glee.
You know, like I don't know. Part of me always just wonders like
IWRG?
What if Laredo Kid, what if they had signed him to AEW back when like he was making appearances there? I don't think he would now, but like what would that be like? He could be a mid-carder, dude. I wouldn't even mind.
I wanted to see him in NXT.
No, I would not want to see him there. Please, dude. He deserves better than that.
He's going to be in the LWO.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Next speed champion.
Oh,
man.
That's tough.
Does Psycho Clown just need to go like hat in hand to Ultimo Guerrero and just apologize like 100 times?
Oh,
there actually was rumors. There was consideration that Psycho Clown was actually interested in jumping over to CML. Very early last year, whenever Negro Casas jumped ship, Psycho Clown was actually considering jumping over to CML. They were like, oh yeah, so that way Negro Casas can be with his his son-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his son-in-law. But CML weren't interested in signing Psycho Clown, so Negro Casas ended up jumping ship instead.
Yeah, Ultimo Guerrero said that doesn't work for me, brother.
Indeed, he put in the veto. He was like,
just
sorry, but
buy him a new car, Psycho Clown. That's all you need.
Yeah, buy him the newest model car you can find, Psycho Clown.
Oh
You're like
man.
probably the highest paid worker in AAA, besides Alberto, of course.
God, that's crazy.
I do wonder what Psycho Clown would look like in a major U.S. promotion. He would have to be like, obviously, I feel like his best matches are like brawls, like
Tejano.
slugfests.
Yeah, for sure.
With Tejano.
Yeah, like weapons, like sort of hardcore kind of guy. I feel like that's what they have to sell him as. And his character kind of like, his character is kind of like very heavy into that as well. It's like he's a psycho clown, bro.
Yeah, it's that easy. Yeah.
He would be a CCW legend, Psycho Clown.
Bro, he would have been, no cap, no bullshit. He would have been WCW World Heavyweight Champ in like 99 and 2000, probably 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah, at least, yeah.
Dude, him and Vampiro would have been tag champs probably like 100 times together. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's all we got for AAA, right?
I hope so.
Clown. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, well, no, I think I already talked about this. I already talked about those 2 matches weeks ago. The Nueva Generación Dinamita versus Hermanos Wagner match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I already mentioned those.
Trying to think if there's anything else we could be missing here.
Non CML before we get into CMLL.
Yeah, non CMLL.
Oh, I mean,
Wagners have a GHD heavyweight tag team title match in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks.
The 30th. Yeah, the 30th.
Big opportunity. Big opportunity.
Yeah, big opportunity. Will they win? Probably not, but
they can make it look good. Hope. Yeah, they can make it look good. Hope. Dude, maybe they signed a secret deal. Maybe they were like,
hopefully,
we're extended for 1 more year. Wouldn't be bad.
I'd like to see them just show up in AAA with the GHC and the Crash Tag Team Champions against the Generación Dinamita.
I think
this is the success you could have had, but hey.
Damn. Y'all just show up. Y'all are old dudes. We're the real now.
Yeah. Dude, no international company's like, man, I really want Sanson and Forastero in my promotion.
Oh, dude, CMLL seems to have been like their peak.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, yeah. I do wonder, like, we're getting closer and closer, so I feel like this topic of conversation is going to be coming up a lot more. But like, I do wonder, where will Los Hermanos Wagner go when they're done with Noah? Because like that Noah contract runs out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You know,
we're gonna get that WWE ID tweet. I hate that that's like an actual possibility, man. I really hate it.
Daga had a pretty decent match against Dragonbane last night.
Oh yeah,
it was pretty good. Another W for the Lion King.
Yeah, V1 of his second reign, and they're doing Daga versus Eights at the Noah New Year show. The exact same match they ran at this year's Noah New Year show. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
that's beast. That's beast.
Yeah.
New Japan, dude. New Japan didn't fucking pick any CMLL guys for their World Tag League.
Hey, you never know. They do have an X. They do have a mystery X. You never know. For Alex Zane's tag team partner, what if the X stands for Shenhua and Alex Zane is
There's no way. Oh, well, no, he's coming. He's on Fantastica Mania. There's no way.
Hey man,
no,
maybe they want
no chance.
Maybe the World Tag League is just warm up.
Alex Zane and Shenhua secret best friends.
What type of wrestler? What type of wrestler is Alex Zane?
Like high flyer, like
oh man,
not like Shenhua at all.
He should. I'm trying to think of maybe who they could. Heavyweight, high flyer. Stuka Jr., bro. Star Black, yeah, Star Black. You would rule.
Star Black.
I said Stuka Jr. No way.
Stuka wow, you're getting the weight divisions wrong. Stuka Jr.'s a light heavyweight.
Oh, well, you know.
Fan right here.
Look, light heavyweight in CMLL is like heavyweight everywhere else.
Or
nobody else differentiates.
They could send Akuma.
Oh, they could send Akuma. They're not gonna send anybody. New Japan fucking sucks.
Damn.
Anyway.
So they're
You're
gonna
not
send in.
wrong.
They're not gonna send Dark Magic.
They should send Espanto Jr.
No.
Yeah, no, that's good,
Dude.
Floke. Then he's off of CMLL programming for a month or so.
Yeah,
Dude,
but then we have to deal with Dark Magic. We have to deal with Dark Magic and Ryder together.
Do you remember a couple of weeks ago when they did La Ola Negra against Los Dulce
Yes, I hated
Atrapasueños?
it.
Bro, and like
Yes.
they were just killing, bro. They were killing Los Dulce Atrapasueños, bro.
Pablo Jr. didn't even catch. I think it was Dulce Gardenia's arm
Yes.
drag. He just didn't catch it at all.
He just fell straight, like just straight hit the ground right in front of him. Espanto Jr. just looked at him, bro. I was like, get these guys the fuck out of here, dude. I felt like a Noki in that one video, bro. Like,
Dude, the new Ola Negra is horrible.
look, dude.
Free Ryder, man. Free
Ryder.
Ryder.
Ryder needs to, I don't know, dude. He needs to give him an inspirational speech. Because look, dude, I'm gonna say this. You remember the Lucha de Apuestas last year between Rey Cometa and Espiritu Negro, against La Ola Negra, bro? That was good. Like, that was really good.
Yeah.
I really wish we could go back and watch that one, but I don't think that one never got uploaded, did it?
Yeah.
Did it? Got uploaded to YouTube?
I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it's under the membership.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was because that was one of the ones. Because I remember they were still doing Ticketmaster then, right? Like we had to, bro.
No,
That was a $5 show one.
Yeah, where you had to pay $5
it's
every
up.
week.
That one is up. No, that one's up.
Oh, that's beast. I'm gonna
Because
go back and watch
the
that one.
membership started in June. The membership
Yeah.
started in June last year, right before Fantástica Manía Mexico.
I'll go back and watch it then.
Yeah, that one's up. And then man, honestly, if they were trying to make like Ona Negra like a good faction, they would make it Ryder, Elemental, and Yutani. Like if they were trying to make it a good faction, it would be those three instead of Ryder, Dark Magic, and Espanto Jr.
Anyways,
Suffering out here, man.
I feel like we're wasting too much time speaking about New Japan. They're lost. They didn't want CMLL guys. They can hold that.
Yeah, you're the one that was talking about Espanto Jr. being sent to the World Tag League.
Well, you could teach them a thing or two. Listen, CMLL, dude. These last 2 weeks have been really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's true. We had a great match. We had a. Let's start with the Monday. Wait, was the Monday show last week available?
I don't remember.
I don't think it was. I might have watched a few of the matches. I'm not going to say where because I'm gatekeeping that.
This said I'm gatekeeping them.
I am. I'm going to gatekeep those Monday matches, and I'm not telling anybody where you watch them.
That's probably best that way, honestly.
No, it 100%. If we get some of these people to go on the cage, no, the last thing I need is the people that go on Cage Match and rate these matches to go, the place where I watch them. I don't need them doing that. Did we talk about the Dia de los Muertos show?
Yep.
Like we talked about the Sunday show?
Oh shit, maybe not.
I don't think we talked about the Sunday show, did we? Because that's the one that had Los Hermanos Chavez defending against Los Bárbaros. I don't think we talked about that match, but that match was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. And it was defense 17 for Los Hermanos Chavez. So I believe they've either tied the defense record by now, or they need one more to tie the record with Último Guerrero and Rey Bucanero. So let's hope. I'm holding out. I'm really holding out that they will be the ones to beat the defense record. I'd be really happy if they do. The Tuesday show had some pretty good matches, though. Y'all remember the Tuesday show?
From this Tuesday?
Last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday? I barely remember this Tuesday.
I'm looking at it now. I
Let me
kind of
see.
remember the El Coyote Fuego match.
I don't think I
good.
watched.
Honestly, you didn't want. Wow.
I did not watch last Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
dude. I'm looking at this, and I'm like, my ass was not watching this Tuesday show.
That show was. Oh wait, no, that was the Hijo de Octagon show. Yeah, that one was. It was bearable. Oh wait, no, this one out of the Sick Panthers versus Akuma and Gemelos Diablo match. The one where I think it was Blue Panther Jr. did a spear to one of the Gemelos Diablo to the outside.
I was gonna say, looking at this cage match, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch this match because this looks like it's my shit, dude. And
It was a pretty solid match. Coyote versus Fuego was also a pretty solid match in Apogo. A lot more mat wrestling, so that was nice. Compared to the dive here, dive there, dive over here. Match Apogo formula that some guys have. It's usually for like the younger, less experienced guys. The Octagon match. I mean,
that should go, bro.
It was a match. It existed. Los Bárbaros versus Templario Titán and Volador Jr. That match was okay. It was like, solid for a Tuesday effort, but an upgrade from some of the other stuff we've had this year on Tuesday shows where we had like Hijo de Octagon main events, I think, on one Tuesday show. So an improvement.
Bro, that's your goat. That's your goat dynasty, bro. The Octagon.
Never.
The Octagon crew.
Absolutely not. Let's see. I think did I watch any of the? I did. I was actually paying more attention to the Martes de Glamour show than the Martes de Arena Mexico. I didn't watch Máscara Dorada versus Villano Jr. though. I didn't watch that one.
Did you watch Barbosa and Sandokan Jr. against the Triángulo?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
Yeah, it was
as good as their first match?
No, I think it was slightly worse than their first match. But
damn.
Brillante Jr., Neon, and Shelwa versus Draego, Macara, and Berta was actually pretty solid.
That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah,
go back and watch that too.
Pretty alright match. I didn't watch Soberano versus Máscara Dorada though.
Damn, this was said. I've seen that one too many times now.
Not really. I think I just caught up with what I switched off because I was catching up with like Comarca Lagunera Indies whenever I was watching that. So I kind of sidetracked off of that. All right, let's talk about last Friday's show.
I was gonna say the big news, obviously, and the massive. Well, let's see what was on.
Esfinge defends his title yet again
against Rugido. That was pretty good. I didn't think that match was bad.
Oh, and let me speak on this for a sec. Let me speak on
yourself.
I did not like that match.
Oh man,
I know it hurts me to say. I was just staring at my screen and I was like, damn, man,
bro,
maybe
right.
was right the whole time.
Soups was super excited to see the Dark Magic and Espanto Jr. in the second match though.
Look, dude,
I think I disassociated in that second match.
Look, the only thing I think of when I think of Esfinge versus Rugido is the Copa Independencia.
I never want to see it again.
That was gas. Yeah, that was crazy.
The biggest 6 out of 10 match ever.
hey, dude, I'll give it at least 7.
Wow.
I'll give it at least 7. Look, dude, they just it's just neither of them. Like, I think both Esfinge and Rugido are like good, but like they're not. They've never really shown me something that like kicks it into like that top gear.
They are not single wrestlers.
Yeah, like they just don't have. Either they're missing something that prevents them from kicking it to that top gear. Like,
yeah,
like I'm trying to see something crazy. Like if you're
only certain can bring that out of them, like Zandokan and Esfinge, when they just kind of beat the shit out of each other for 10 minutes.
Yeah, they like the guy who they're going up against needs to be like a little more exciting because it's like you throwing in 2 solid guys who really don't feel that exciting. Sometimes I really like Rugido too. Like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, Rugido, like Raza or whatever. But
oh yeah, this man is always coming in here whenever Rugido appears in CMLL Informa, and he sees Rugido, he always goes in the chat and he's always like, Raza, he just types in Raza, all caps.
Dude, it's because one time I tagged him in a post on Instagram and he just commented back and said, Raza, and I was like, man, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Yeah.
His little catchphrase. But no, I agree with you, Soups. It was like like their ceiling is 3, like a 3-star.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, they're meat and potatoes guys. They need someone else to bring some side dishes. You know.
Yeah. Dude, this was the card. This was the card that had Los Lucha Trapasueños against La Ola Negra, bro. Where they were they're just beating the shit out of our boys.
It's hard being a Ricometa fan sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, all the time. It's just hard being a Ricometa fan.
This one had the historic middleweight title Cibernetico qualifier match. That's pretty good. It was all right.
Dude, Guerrero Maya Jr. was hitting like every move on Dragon Rojo Jr. This man would not stay down.
Yeah, man.
Look.
This dude turned into like prime Super Cena and was not going down at all.
Oh, man.
Dragon Rojo Jr., you know. Man.
Yeah. Very, very accurate way to, yeah.
Again, like a very...
One of the guys, he might be like the only guy who has worse knees than like Marufuji and Naito.
I was going to say, he's just had horrible luck with his injuries, you know? What can you do?
We need a triple threat: Marufuji versus Dragon Rojo Jr. versus Naito.
I will say though, Dragon Rojo Jr. shredded.
Oh yeah. He's good at his day job for sure.
I was gonna say, dude, he's probably in the best shape of many guys in CMLL. He has literal washboard abs, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah,
that's the taunt.
But yeah, Guerrero Maya Jr. went out first for some reason. You know, basically hitting every move.
They did that for Xiaohua, man.
I did want to see Guerrero Maya Jr. last a little bit longer, honestly.
I honestly wanted him to see him go to the last two because I think, you know, as a big Shayla fan, I would have liked to see Shayla beat Guerrero Maya Jr. for the World Historic Middleweight Championship.
But also, like, I feel like he works really well as a Rudo, you know, like the mask.
No, I like it. He's been adding dude. He added the Brain Buster to his moveset. It looks so beast every time he hits it.
Give him a little push, you know, push him up a little more, and then when Sherhua beats him, it'll feel like way more, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, the big moment from last Friday is in none of these matches that we've talked about. It was actually in the main event.
You're right. It was Hechisero returning back to Fridays.
Dude, that was one big moment. But he didn't come alone, bro. Hechisero did not come alone, bro. He came with Kemalito, bro. And Kemalito was causing much mischief on this Friday show, bro. Mistico hit La Mística, but couldn't get the finish because Kemalito drop kicked him in the face.
That was crazy.
Kemalito should have hit a Shining Wizard on.
Dude, that would have been crazy. If somebody can teach Kemalito the Shining Wizard, bro, he'd be the most over guy in the world. Dude. But obviously our hero returned, Kemonito, right?
Oh, I thought we were talking about Dragon Rojo Jr.
No, bro. Kemonito's return. I was completely taken aback.
With the legal statement at the bottom, too.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
All rights reserved to CMLL. I was shocked, bro. Like, I was really, like, I was losing it. Like, I couldn't believe, because, like, did you guys expect it at all? Did you guys expect Kemonito to show up? Like,
not even remotely.
It was a pretty standard, like, main event for a Friday show, so I was like, I mean, it's a fine match. But, you know, then that happened, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Kemonito's back.
That was crazy. That was actually insane.
Yeah, it was an out-of-body experience, not because of something I may have eaten before, but that happened to kick in right as Kemonito came out, but truly, like, one of the most insane moments of the year. Like you were saying, nobody expected it. We just thought it was Kemalito's just getting up to no good again. And then, oh my God.
Damn. They were like, you're back. You finally returned home. And then Kemalito challenged Kemonito to a mano.
They were working crazy to get New Kemonito over. Like, they were working super crazy to get him over. Like, legit. Mistico was like, bro, I saw somebody so mad so mad, bro, at Mistico for acknowledging the new Kemonito, bro. I was like, man, like he didn't even really do anything in this one. Like, look, the boss tells me that's my new coworker. I'm gonna be like, all right, dude. He's probably like, go. They were probably like, go get him over, and he was like, all right, dude.
Employee does job.
Yeah,
Gets heat.
pissed as fuck. Dude, somebody was like, the thing is, I'm pretty sure they already did not like Mistico because they were like, "There's another reason to dislike him." I was like, "God damn, man! Like, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't." Whatever,
That's a real hater right there.
bro. That's you should strive for that, Floke. Yeah, strive for that. Floke's gonna see like the next Mistico match.
I don't have beef with the new Kemonito.
Maybe
Look,
you need to.
Many people do, bro. Many people look. When I posted about it last week, a lot of the comments were like, they were calling CMLL malagradecidos, bro. They were like, which is just like saying like ungrateful, like they're going
Like,
crazy.
Here's my way of seeing it. It was gonna happen sooner or later. So things definitely could have turned out way better with the original Kemonito, but we know that this was gonna happen. We knew that this was gonna happen at some point, and complaining about it, or saying stuff like that. CML has rehashed characters so many times, so
Yeah. Everybody does,
yeah,
like
Mistico.
everybody everywhere. Yeah,
exactly.
Mistico, Máscara Dorada. I mean, if you look in the U.S. as well, I mean, they did a fake Diesel and a fake fucking Razor Ramon, didn't they?
Yeah, and another Kane.
Yeah, they did Sin
Many
Cara.
Canes. There's a lot of Canes right now. There's cocaine, and
Yeah.
I saw a clip of cocaine somewhere.
Like
One
everywhere.
Cane is more than enough.
Yeah,
if the company owns the gimmick, like if they came up with it, then it's like it sucks, bro. Like, and the thing is, I do feel very bad for original Kemonito, right? Like, that sucks. That sucks really bad, but
Yeah.
also like this seems to have been the plan since last year,
Mhm.
probably since when they debuted Kemalito around that same time. And you could tell like Kemonito, he's even talked about it, like wanting to retire and like how CMLL convinced him to keep going because I guess they wanted the character, wanted the character to keep showing up. And then eventually like transitioning it quietly to somebody new. And Kemonito, I think he was more of a, no, I want a big retirement because he wanted to retire at the aniversario, right? Or an homenaje a los leyendas. He wanted to retire in a big show. And they were like, that's probably not going to work, brother.
Mhm.
And, well,
Yeah. It's unfortunate because, like, obviously he deserves something like that. But, I mean, like, Kemonito is the mascot for CMLL. Like, even when he hadn't been on this last year or so, during, like, in between segments, they still use his picture and stuff. So,
yeah, for the kiss cam.
for the kiss cam and stuff, like, he is so tied to CMLL and whatnot that like he was eventually gonna be recast, and like he's 57 and not in like the greatest physical health, so like it really sucks that like they couldn't come to a better agreement, but unfortunately it was inevitable.
I do wish they were able to like maybe they have, and part of me is thinking like maybe like they've worked something out at this point because I mean they seem very confident with this new character, and then
I don't think they've acknowledged. I don't think the new the original Kemonito has acknowledged the new one yet.
So it's like maybe like they can continue it, and then like he can continue being Kemonito, like QUE, and like
they just won't do anything about it.
Just do it because I mean he does mainly just do signings and appearances. It's not like he's getting in the ring to like
Yeah, he's not wrestling or anything.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, dude, I feel very, I really hope that it works out for him too. Like, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a way that one benefits while the other one is hurt. I feel like there has to be a way that both can benefit And like, this ends in a good way.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I mean, the match was solid too, honestly. I loved the match. Kemalito versus Kemonito, that was a solid match.
That was gas. Like, it had no right being that good. Like, it could have been like middling, and I still would have loved it because of just what it was. But the fact that they like went out there and kind of hooped, and like, Kemalito has been training for like less than a year or so, or at least like has had matches for like less than a year. And yeah, like you said in your video, Foos, like he just showed something. He was in the gym. He was getting his reps in or something.
He looked good. He looked better than he had in any other match he's been in, honestly.
Yeah. He had his like cool little yellow boots on too. He was stunting out.
It's working, but look, solid. Dude. You know who I would hate to be right now, bro? Los micro gemelos diablos, bro.
Oh, yeah. Bag fumblers.
Generational.
I can't lie. I was about to say Cuatrero because he's a prison, but
yeah. I mean, I would.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to beat him either. He's an abuser, but like, not where I was going.
I don't know why he's the first person. Probably because he's in prison. That's probably.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, but like,
yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I would hate to beat him too, but goddamn. But look, dude, Los Micro Gemelos Diablos, bro. Can you imagine?
I hope that paycheck was
yeah,
worth it. That's all I gotta say. I hope that one-off appearance and no continuation to storyline was worth it. That's all I gotta say.
Could you imagine, dog, getting so pissed off that Kemalito, like, getting so fucking pissed off that your coworker is unbelievably over with the audience, right? But maybe he's like very, very green. Like they were so pissed. Like they must, like they were storming off, bro. Like very unprofessional at the end of their matches and stuff. And like, you're that mad, bro. Like you could be like, instead you could be like, look, dude, this is just like Brawl Out. This is the Micro Gemelos Diablos Brawl Out, bro. This is the CMLL Brawl Out.
The last thing we need is Elite fans and CM Punk fans in the comments, please.
What did I ever do in this world to deserve an empty-headed, fucking dumb fuck like Kemalito?
No way, bro. Look, they stormed off to another company, bro, and like they must have. Like I can't believe it, dude. Like you could have like. They never just like think in the gym, be like, all right, if we help him lock in, and then like eventually like one of us can be Kemonito, like we're gonna make money hand over foot, like everyone's gonna be asking for us. Instead, they showed up at one Triple Mania, beat up Mascarita Sagrada for 0.5 seconds before the camera cut, and then just never appeared again. We've been gone for 3 months.
It's really the most. The grass is always greener on the other side, like you can think of.
Yeah.
Because, like, even if neither one of them became Kemonito, like, there's still, like, there's just opportunities to make money there. Oh, shit, man. Our green coworker's over? Yeah, your green coworker's already over. Like, he's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, they should have thought of it with a different mentality, and they clearly didn't, so it backfired.
Running from the grind.
I mean, they can't really do anything but blame themselves in the end.
Yeah, I mean, like you're gonna get mad that like, God, that's just crazy to me. Like
skill issue.
You missed the boat like crazy. Like you got mad at the wrong thing, overreacted. This is the point where I would be very humbly coming back to CMLL and being like, listen, I was out of line. I recognize that, and if you guys want to put me in a green Kemonito suit and him in a purple lead, like,
hey man, you can't do that. It's only green birds. They can't do that.
Oh yeah, the Zacarias. You put him in an orange one, and then you could put me in a.
I'd go crazy for orange Kemonito, man.
Like the rainbow Kemonitos, bro.
The Power Ranger Kemonitos.
That'd be crazy. But yeah,
Oh,
they were
yeah,
balling out crazy in the match.
Who was it that there was? I saw some news that there was. I think it was Aéreo debuted a Kemadito or something
Yes.
like that.
Oh my God. Yes. Kemalito. That's crazy. He's like burnt.
Hell
He's like
yeah.
burnt up.
Oh, like Kane?
Yeah, there's a picture. I'm sure there's a picture somewhere out there, but
Yeah.
Aéreo debuted some Kemadito. Interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be any big stories with that guy, but hey, I mean, if it gives you your 3 seconds of fame, then go ahead, man.
I guess, yeah, give the people who paid for a ticket a show, you know?
Yep.
But speaking of giving a show, like we kind of went off track on that Kemalito. I said Kemalito. That's crazy. Kemalito Kemonito match.
It was good.
It was really good. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Kemonito. I think Kemalito moves better. Like he's quicker, but I think Kemonito was hitting a lot of like really good moves.
Yeah.
Especially the one where he just straight face planted hard as hell into the ground,
That was
bro.
beast. That's when I knew he was about that shit. Like lands
got
head
up,
first,
too.
gets up. Yeah. I think it was Rob Viper that pointed out how he moves very similar to the original Kemonito, which helps a lot. Like the way he like climbs the turnbuckle and whatnot.
Mhm.
So yeah, just lovely stuff.
I was screaming when he hit that middle rope swanton bomb. Like,
Yeah.
that was picture perfect. He hit him like right in the middle of the chest too. I was like, that was incredible.
Yeah, and then they ended the match pretty well because obviously most people are gonna want to see like some sort of rematch or something further down the line. So they ended in a double count. Yeah, I think it was a double count out.
Mhm.
With both of them just brawling on the ramp.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mistico being like, "All right, yeah, we're done. Yeah,
It's
we're
done.
done.
It's
All
done.
right,
Wrap it
it's
up.
done. Wrap it up. We're no
It's
double count out."
yeah, Giant Baba was somewhere smiling at the double count out to protect
Oh
both dudes.
man. Look, they were really. I mean, it's just a good way to kick off the
Yeah,
rivalry. They don't
yeah.
have
I
to
mean,
have another
CML has
match for a while, you know. They don't have to have another
yeah
singles match for a minute.
2 big CML rivalries right now. Kemonito and Kemalito and Guerrero Maya Jr. and Shelwa.
Dude,
Yeah.
Villano III Jr. and Flip Gordon, who put on.
No, you mean? Oh, I thought you were going to say Villano III Jr. and winning a singles match.
And the CML
Oh,
booking.
man. Not my goat. Look, that match was so fucking good.
It was incredible.
Oh my god! Like,
They're gonna make Villano III Jr. lose against Star Jr. So soon.
I need
I'm
Villano
sorry.
III Jr. to win against Star Jr. He won't, but I need him to.
He's gonna, like you said, he's gonna lose to the MLW god. Star Jr.
Look, I was just speaking of MLW. I was just looking through the CMLL events, dude, and I saw the rating for CMLL MLW, and I was just like, maybe I'm a mark, dude. Maybe I am a mark because
Hey man, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
the rating is at a 5.83, dog. I was like, what? That's really low.
Damn.
Also, I don't
Yeah.
remember nobody named Brett Ryan Gosselin against Alex Kane. I don't remember this match at all, bro. Like,
Maybe that was for the MLW tapings.
oh, it was the chain match. Yeah, I didn't know who those fucking guys were.
But yeah, that Friday show, Flip versus Villano, was very solid match.
Yeah.
Villano III Jr. might have like the worst luck of all time.
He'll get
You
there.
know.
He'll get there.
Yeah, I mean he'll get there. He'll get there the same day that Rayo de Jalisco Jr. loses his mask. Um,
Look, the good thing is, let's look at the positive on this. Villano III Jr. is getting a ton of high profile opportunities.
Yeah.
But he's just not winning any of them.
dude, I don't like this because then my boy Villano III wasn't getting enough matches.
Oh, dude, Villano III, he should do a little mini feud with. He was in a match with Shenhua, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
Who's
Shelwa,
in
they're
the-
feuding, but Shelwa's still feuding Guerrero Maya.
Yeah.
They need to go back and continue the rivalry between Atlantis Jr. and Hijo del Villano III, I think. I feel like they're more experienced now. You know, whenever they originally started that feud, they were both very green, very, very, very green, actually.
You know, funny enough, when the first time I ever went to Arena Mexico, they had a match between El Hijo del Villano Tercero. It was a trios match, but like Atlantis and Atlantis Jr. and El Hijo del Villano Tercero was on the other team. And I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think they eventually should go back to that feud. I don't want Hijo del Villano Tercero to get left behind out of all of the members from La Squadra.
I like him, yeah. I feel like he's very like likable, you know?
Yeah, he's a chill dude.
He's a cool guy. His masks are so good too. Like he just has those classic masks that look so good.
Yeah, he wears the classic mask. He doesn't really do any alternatives on his mask. He just keeps it simple and classic.
Damn. Good wrestler. You know, yeah. That's really what it is, bro. He has that old style that's just good.
Yeah. But Soups was marking out for Flip winning.
I really was. Like,
he bought a shirt because Flip won.
That's real. That's actually super real.
Dude, I said on Twitter before, he saw it too, he liked it, and then he decided to go politic backstage and said, I need to make $25 really quick.
All right, Foos. No, you have to do one next. If Latin Lover beats Alberto Patron, you have to buy a Latin Lover shirt.
I do not want no fucking Latin Lover shirt, bro. Like, you
already have that.
Yeah, you already have 2 of them.
I do not have no damn Latin Lover shirt. I had to think about it for a second there. I was like, what are they talking about? I don't have no fucking
gaslight you into thinking your own one.
He's like, maybe crazy. Maybe I do have one.
Like, but when Flip has been with CML for like exactly a year at this point, right?
I think.
Yeah, like just the like compare the dude that was there a year ago to today. Oh my god, man. Like night and day. And it's not even us being haters. Like the way he grew into just the CMLL style and just utilizing his moveset and god
it's like
damn,
a glove,
he's
dude.
So good. Like most improved wrestler this year, in my opinion.
Look,
that's crazy.
You're convincing me. You're convincing me that's what I'm casting my ballot.
Scotty, man.
Oh yeah, Scotty is
okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
CMLL has had a lot of people who've kicked it up or like shown up this year. I feel like
like Colo. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I can't tell you the last time. No, that's staying in. But I can't remember the last time Cholo was. I can't remember the last time I saw him or Los Indestructibles.
I think they're mainly on Sunday shows, probably.
They're waiting to re-debut them with Euphoria.
No.
He's a new leader, bro. He's gonna leave Los Infernales.
There was actually a... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Once Euphoria wore that fucking bandana, I just can't unsee it. That's all he'll ever look like now to me.
No.
God damn. Let me think. The main event from Friday was good too.
Yeah.
It was solid. It was like, but I feel like I say this all the time, or maybe we talk about this all the time. CMLL Friday main event trios, they have a pretty high floor on them already.
Yeah.
They're always like a 7.
Yeah, you're always going to get at least a 3-star match out of them, especially if it's like normal like main eventers.
Yeah, like Astral.
All right. But like, your Templarios, your Avernos, your Misticos. And then you add Difunto and Sandokan Jr. who are showing that they're showing flashes of that main event level consistently, Mm-hmm. And they showed up. They showed up and they put on exactly they performed at the level that they were put on,
Now, what if they replaced Sandokan and Difunto and they had Leono in the main event?
Hell nah, dude. It'd be grim. It'd be a grim day, dude. I would have to assume that everybody just jumped to AAA again,
Yeah, especially Mistico. Mistico would jump again.
Nah, my goat is home. My goat's never leaving, dude. He can't. He sees, dude, he's going for the pension. He's going for the CMLL pension.
Just wait for that ID tweet.
I would.
Oh man, what the hell?
I would lose it, dude. I would probably delete my account. I'd be like,
Yeah.
dude, I changed my profile picture to just a black screen. I changed my header to just a black screen. I delete all my tweets, and then I just leave one tweet that says "Y'all won."
Oh man.
I thought you were just gonna become a Rayo de Jalisco Junior fan account.
Oh hell no. Man.
Let me ask you guys a question here. So, Templario, Technico now, but still maintained that friendship with Kemalito.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have Kemonito. How do you think this friendship's going to play out?
Well,
think they're going to remain pals?
Lucha la puesta.
I think that Templario is just friends with all the micros because he used to come out with Chamuel, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to come out with Chamuel, and then he come out with Tengu this time. Who did he come out with this match?
Yeah, they came out with Tengu. Yeah, they came out with Tengu.
He's like Goku hanging out with the
Namekians.
Yeah,
it was Tengu and Perico Zacarias. And Tengu got jumped by Perico Zacarias.
Yeah, dude, they cut away. Oh my god.
They began brawling. So they did a fight stance between Tengu and Perico Zacarias, and they cut away. And I was so interested to see who was gonna win the clash. They cut back, and we see in the background just Tengu knocked out.
My dream for CML in this perfect world, I need a dedicated like corner cam. Just focus on the minis on the ramp at all times. So, like, I just need to see like whatever shit they're getting in.
We need like a buddy cast.
Hilarious. Dude, it was so hilarious. Them cutting away, then they cut back to the general ring view, and then in the background you see Tengu just knocked out on the ramp.
That's that good shit, honestly. Really good opener too for this Friday show, man.
Yeah, the minis, yeah. Los Pequeños Estrellas really going all out.
Yeah, they look, solid stuff.
Galaxy's just...
He was hooping, yeah.
Yeah, that man he moves so quickly.
He does remind me of like a Mascarita Dorada, you know?
Yeah, he's great, man. Maybe a little too fast, but I'm sure he'll get it with
slow down
within time. Yeah.
But it seems like they're setting up for that cage match, right?
Yeah, the Sin Salida cage match on the 1st of January.
Look,
what if they just shave Soccercito again?
No!
No, they need to shave Ultimo Dragoncito, man. They really need to shave him. I'm not really feeling the Bryan Danielson cosplay.
Yeah, I'm literally pointing. He's got the kick pads and the braids.
Oh man!
I'm not feeling the Bryan Danielson cosplay.
American Dragoncito.
No, I'm not rocking with it.
That would be unbelievably beast. I cannot deny it. If they changed his name from Ultimo Dragoncito to American Dragoncito, bro, like,
oh man,
you got the braids on. Crazy.
That's so beast.
He switched to the trunks too. He doesn't even wear the pants anymore.
Yeah, he ripped that shit off in the match.
It's crazy.
Oh man.
We're living in incredible times.
He's training for bodybuilding season, man. Mr. Consejo Mundial.
Damn. Look, Villano III Jr. is looking really cut here recently too, dude. Bodybuilding season. Dude, he might be going for the title. He might be trying to beat... who won it last year? Astral?
I think so. I think in his division it might have been Titan.
Maybe Titan.
Or was it Akuma that won in his division? It might have been Akuma that won in that weight division, that division that they had last year.
Low-key beast.
Dude, Valiente Jr. has been training crazy for that bodybuilding.
He's been training year round,
Dude. Dude. Seeing him last year where he's wearing like the black tank top compared to now, dude, that man is shredded. I was saying he's only eating moose right now. That's the only thing he's eating.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, he's getting his vitamins in every day.
Exactly.
What a beast.
He's trying to replicate his prime father's physique right there.
Look, that was a different kind of beast. Godly.
Yeah.
Prime Valiente was shaped like God Almighty. Like, imagine Super Astro if Super Astro was just 100% muscle, 3% body fat. Different kind of beast.
No, yeah, it was. He's built different right now. Like
crazy type of guy.
And then Capitan Suicida has somehow managed to keep his winning streak.
Yeah, dude.
Ever since coming back, he was on a winning streak before he left to the Junior Tag League, and he's still on the win. He's still on that winning streak now that he's returned. Who's gonna stop him? It'll probably just be like Cholo.
I felt bad.
He's a random guy.
I felt bad during that Tuesday show when Captain Suicida came out, and I was like, "Damn, that's not Humber Ballad Jr."
No way.
He came out in the Hayabusa cosplay.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, all right, you're cool.
He does it better than Osprey.
Yeah, it's more endearing.
Dude, that Tuesday show was honestly not even that bad.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, that Tuesday show had it was them versus los Cancerberos del Invierno, no? Yeah, it was them. It was Futuro, Max Star, and Capitan Suicida versus Virus, Cancerbero, and Luciferno. That match was fun. Los Cancerberos were honestly just basing for them like crazy. They made them look so good.
The main event was okay, but it was very funny that I was watching the main event and I was like, Volador Jr.'s wearing pants and a shirt, and I was just like not interested. Then he rips his pants off, and I'm like, yeah, we're cooking something now. And then he takes his shirt off, and I just walked the hell in.
Honestly, I think the best match on that show was honestly the Stigma, Sherwa, and Arcalis versus Guerrero Maya Jr. Hijo del Villano III and Vegas match. That match was sick. Dude, Guerrero Maya Jr. doesn't even, without a hesitation, just jump Sherwa.
Yeah, dude, he just beeline to him and punched him in the head.
What a beast.
I was so pissed. That's why I'm glad he got his ass back.
Dude, it was some great brawling in there.
It was good, yeah.
And they're rerunning it this upcoming Tuesday. I swear, if we get Guerrero Maya Jr. versus Sherwa 2, I'm gonna be happy. I'm be beyond happy.
That's real. Speaking of things that are coming up.
Shit. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do that, speaking of Sherwa, I wanna give a shout out to actually 2 other matches that he's had this month that were great. So on the Saturday show, the one before the Tuesday show that we just mentioned, we had a really solid match. It was Futuro and Max Star versus Stigma and Sherwa. I'm not sure if you guys watched it.
I missed that one. Dude,
you should go back and check it out. That match was honestly really solid for a Saturday show match. Like, I really enjoyed it. We saw a lot of we saw a good amount of mat wrestling from Max Star and Futuro, which is not something that you see those guys pull out very often. So it was fun to see that. And then they just had great chemistry. I just very solid tag match. The semi-main event for that show was also pretty solid. It was Barbosa, Difunto, and Sandokan versus La Fuerza Tapatía, Explosivo, Fugaz, and Star Black. That one went pretty long, but it was really good. That one was really good. I love seeing Difunto and Sandokan just back together and just doing their shenanigans.
That's good stuff.
That's good stuff. And the other match that I want to mention for Sherwa, it was Lucha Memes. I believe it was November 3rd or 2nd. It was one of those two. It was Avisman and Negro Navarro versus Sherwa and Magnetico. Tag match. Oof. Great tag match. Just great tag match. Bunch of just Yavel and Matt wrestling. Just awesome stuff. Those Sherwa and Negro Navarro interactions were just amazing. Loved it. I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Link. I'll try to see. I'll send you guys the match later.
Look, me and Soups actually still have to watch that damn playlist. We have not watched it yet. We need to lock in.
That is true. Hey, you guys got to do it. Oh, actually, I'll say this towards the end.
We need to lock in. I mean, we are kind of towards the end, honestly. We're an hour and 30 minutes in.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, do you guys want to talk about the upcoming shows that are coming up this week? Or the 2 shows that we might... Or do you guys have anything else you think?
No, I was just gonna say Leyenda Azul's coming up, and
oh yeah, no, I mean, oh no, wait, the AEW show.
Oh yeah, well AEW's not in my greatest graces right now, but I'm finding it really hard to be super excited for it.
I'll talk about it briefly. Before we talk about the bigger stuff, AMLL, stuff like that. So on the 13th of December, CML is holding a big show by the looks of it. The match is confirmed so far. For now, it only seems to be AEW wrestlers. We don't know if they might add like maybe 1 or 2 New Japan wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
But the matches so far announced for that are Hechicero versus Claudio Castagnoli, Volador Jr. versus Pac. I might have to puke a little in my mouth before I say this match. Tessa Blanchard.
Your goal.
And La Catalina. That's your goal. That is your goal, dude.
Continue. Sorry.
And La Catalina versus Tony Storm. And Red Velvet.
Yay! Red Velvet.
Red Velvet's good.
Red Velvet. She's really good.
But yeah, those are the 3 matches announced so far. Everybody knows that the real match that I was honestly hoping that they would book something for the very hardcore fans, and they would book Kosei Fujita versus Shelwa, but it doesn't seem like we're getting that match.
At least give us Lee Moriarty and Shelwa.
That would be really good, actually.
I don't know, man. I kind of want to see. I think I want to see Kosei Fujita versus Shelwa a little more. Maybe we'll get that.
We can get both. We can get both.
Maybe we can get that one for Fantastica Maria. Maybe.
Yeah, we deserve both.
Anyways,
Lee Moriarty did mention that he wanted to face Shelwa on Twitter.
Yeah.
There's AEW wrestler or CMLL wrestler showing up on AEW TV. I think it's this week and next week.
Yeah,
that's true.
I forget exactly what's like. It was Mystico,
Atlantis
Jr., Hechicero,
and Máscara Dorada. Which Máscara Dorada, that visa must have come through.
Yeah,
you know what that means? Cholo finally has a visa too. Let's
go.
So what
AEW deserves right now is Cholo. That's all they should do.
Dude, Cholo and Christian, dude. Christian is the biggest fan of Cholo.
Look, dude, Soberano Jr. can come over now. Now we're cooking.
No.
I need Soberano Jr. to show up and
this dude really says AEW
destroy the Acclaimed.
He says
he starts fantasy booking.
I was gonna say I need Soberano Jr. to show up and humiliate the Acclaimed and break them up, and then also Max Caster is no longer seen on AEW forever.
How about just in wrestling forever? I'd like that. That'd be cool.
Send them to what's that one promotion called? XPW? Is that what they're called?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, send them to XPW to wrestle the Manga Butcher.
Look, dude, not to mention this again. Well, I hadn't mentioned it on here. We were just talking about it earlier, but I'm not one to dwell on anything I've ever posted online, dude. I went ahead and muted both of the tweets I made about those Acclaimed Max Caster raps, dude. And in a way, it is very funny because in the first time I tweeted about it, dude, the MAGAs came out and they were, oh, you're so soft. Oh, good. It's good. He said all this shit. Whatever, dude. And I don't give a shit. That does not bother me. These people are not real. They don't actually exist. And, this is a persona that they like to play cruelty at online, whatever. But then this time, yesterday, when they censored some of his raps about, which, look, I just want to say as well, even if, he's not directly saying it, the implication is there. And people who try and say, well, you're just soft. No, the implication is there. You're saying all this shit to a couple of Mexicans. Let's not play stupid. Let's not play dumb. We know what it is. We can tell what it is. I'm not reaching for anything here. As much as these people would want to believe that this is normal behavior, it's not. It's really weird. It's strange. You don't say this shit to people. Even in a wrestling setting, yeah, this shit might have hit in the 80s and 90s maybe, but the context is different today. Time and place, we see the shit that's happening, and this isn't a political podcast or anything, but I'm gonna say what I believe, and it is a very shitty time to say that to Mexican people specifically with what's coming in the next few months, but. Absolutely. No, that's not normal, actually. As many people will try to gaslight me online and be like, well, he didn't say anything weird. You're being soft. You're being a snowflake. No, I'm not, man. You're fucking in my mentions crying about it. You could just keep scrolling too, but you're taking the time to say something to me about it. And I will say on the other side, these people don't actually annoy me as much. These people actually make me feel hope. Actually, the people who are kind of like telling me they should do more to Max Caster, they should like, because I said, dude, I was getting cooked for this. I was like, well, they censored some of it, so props for that. People were like, well, you giving them props for that? He should be fired. And
yeah.
but like that makes me feel, I guess, a little more confident in the kind of people who are watching, because I'm like, well,
for sure.
Yeah, like I was just trying to be like, at least I did something, but no, they're right. They're also right. Like, you could have done more. That probably shouldn't have ever been approved. And even in the first, like my first tweet that I said about it, I said, oh, this is some WWE light stuff. For as much horrible things as the WWE does in their history and in 2024, they have not touched anywhere near close to something like that. Like, call me soft, call me whatever, me vale verga, way. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You can call me what you want. I don't know you. I don't know any of these people personally. Their words, it's gonna take a lot more. Like, if somebody like who I actually knew personally said something to me about that, then maybe that would bother me. If somebody who I knew personally was like, yeah, you're being kind of soft for that, maybe that would bother me. But like, some random guy online is telling me I'm soft because, they said some disrespectful shit. Me vale verga, way. Like,
yeah,
I don't.
What's just the really annoying thing about this whole fucking scenario is like, he's a fucking babyface, man. What the fuck? Like, you're a good guy. Why
exactly.
What the fuck are you talking about? But like, like it's exhausting, man.
Yeah.
It's like nobody wants to fucking like think about this shit, right? Like, it's so easy to just not say that.
Yeah, and the thing is too, like you just said, I just want to like expand.
Max
exactly.
Caster, read the room, you dumb ass.
Read the room, but also like who got over because of that? You like who's benefiting from that? Okay, like if you're a heel, maybe like you'll get your comeuppance, right? And people were also saying this about like, oh well, this is just trash talk. Like it's the same thing as when Jeff Jarrett goes to Mexico, or like when Conan calls them like mojados and mugrosos to like the Mexicans. But it's like that's like they get first time and place, like we were saying, they're in Mexico already, right? Like you're gonna say I'm gonna deport you to somebody who's already in Mexico, like. That first off, that wouldn't hit at all. But second off, like they're the role they're playing, they're gonna eat shit for saying these things. You know, like Jeff Jarrett will get beat up by somebody, and the Mexican crowd will go crazy. Yeah, like you just go out there, you bury them in like a weird, borderline racist way. You're supposed to be the good guys. Why would I cheer for you? Like,
yeah.
That just makes me feel a lot of sympathy for the heels, because you're just being an asshole. Like at the end of the day, like what's the point? Like who's getting over? Who like you're building heat for what? You're a baby face right now. Even if you're teasing a turn, that doesn't help the turn at all. People just think you're an asshole now. Like, okay.
Like you were saying, like Jeff Jarrett and stuff, and like Sam Adonis. Like Sam Adonis probably had like a more egregious shit he was saying, but he was doing it in Mexico.
Time and place, and he would.
How did that shit end? He ate shit. He got his head shaved by Negro Casas.
Exactly. Sam Adonis like such a it was a
Psycho Clown.
Oh no, I'm talking about CMLL. But yes, Psycho Clown got his ass too. Yeah, I'm talking about good Sam Adonis.
But no, you're right. You're right. I get what you're saying.
It's just not the right place, not the right time. There is honestly barely any time where you could consider even a right time or right place.
Yeah,
it's dumb, and it shouldn't have been greenlit in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. And that's the type of like fumble that it's like that should have never.
Just like,
come on,
please, just take away this idiot's creative freedom or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or whoever's approving these lines, like, get someone better to, hear these lines and maybe tell them, hey, this is pretty fucking stupid, or hey, you really shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
Look, in the end of the day, too, just to talk about a bubble as well. Like, when I'm posting, when I'm tweeting, dude, I'm doing it for like guys like us, people who are listening to this, people who watch Lucha Libre, people who like,
People who are members of the Mas Lucha channel.
Yeah, dude, I very much understand that like my tweets are in a bubble and they're purposefully in a bubble because like I understand that not everybody's watching CMLL, not everybody's keeping up with Lucha Libre, especially not like
Bro, how
a
do
lot
you
of
think
English
I feel
speakers.
when I tweet about AMLL?
But like when something like that breaks the bubble and then people start coming at me and I'm just like, man, like
You are
I
not
get
in
it.
this bubble. Leave.
I was like, I'm just gonna mute the tweet. Like as soon as I see too many replies from people I don't know, I'm just like, this is out of hand. I don't feel like deleting it because I'm gonna stand on what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna
3, 2, 1 has responded to you.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna reply. Dude, some guys are getting mad at me just because they were just generally defending AEW. They're like, oh, but you won't get mad at the sex trafficking company. And I'm like, you think I'm a WWE fan?
Crazy how it exists on a binary,
They were
right?
they were listening to the podcast, and how you almost went to SmackDown.
Yeah, dude, they were extreme. They were real deep in the lore. Anyway,
it's okay. The next show, Foods Attempts, will be in Arena Naucalpan show. Just to satisfy you guys, it'll be in an IWRG show.
It really ain't no thing to me. It's just shitty, and all it does is just dampen any enthusiasm I have for like AW, like adjacent kind of things. Will I get over it? Surely. I'm sure when like something will happen eventually, or if they ever rectify it or something like that, I'll be like, okay, well. But ultimately, the biggest news this week, like this was like maybe the 5th or 6th most notable thing that happened to me this week. There's like a billion other things that I'm more focused on. Yeah, that bit. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna send y'all a picture.
The most notable thing this week. The most notable thing this week was obviously, the continuation of the Kemalito versus Kemonito. That was obviously like number one. That one and Daga versus Dragonbane. Those two were like obviously top 2.
I need to watch that. Actually, was it good?
Yeah, dude. He comes out with a baseball bat. It was pretty good. I was talking to Floke about it earlier, and he brought up a good point about how Daga he does a lot to try and mesh like that Puro style and the Lucha style. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it hits pretty good. I think like if he saw he's facing Dragonbane, just lean heavily into the Lucha stuff. But
I feel like he should have leaned more into the Lucha stuff than the Puro stuff in that match.
Yeah, but again,
especially with someone like Dragonbane, where he's like straight out of Naucalpan, like you kind of have to lean heavy into that Lucha side.
But yeah, it was good. I like watching Daga, and I still find it very funny how he trash talks in English.
Yeah.
All right, we do have to end this soon though because we're at 1:42, and it'll,
true.
Within a few minutes, it's gonna just be very hard to render.
Let me go over the
speedrun
CML cards of the upcoming week then really quickly.
All right, you got like 1 minute literally.
Oh shit!
Give us the highlights. Okay. Just give us the highlights.
Okay. Monday, main event: Los Infernales versus Los Depredadores CML World Trios titles. Martes de Glamour. Esfinge Star Black and Dulce Gardenia versus Sandokan, Difunto, and Barbosa. Semi-main event has La Catalina and Kira versus Dark Silueta and Persephone. Martes de Arena Mexico has Capitán Suicida versus Hijo de Stuga Jr. in a match at Lampago, and a rematch between Stigma, Shelwa, and Arcadis versus Guerrero Maya Jr. Hijo del Villano III in Vegas. Main event has Atlantis Jr., Máscara Dorada, and Dragón Rojo versus Último Guerrero, Niebla Roja, and Valiente. And make sure to watch AMLO's matches that come out tomorrow probably, or whenever this is uploaded. Rayo Dorado versus Angel Azteca Jr. for the AML Light Heavyweight Championship, and Sonic versus Shunga Shunga Jr. for the AML Welterweight Championship. Oh, yeah! And Los Guerreros Celestiales versus La Schizophrenia.
Well done.
Awesome stuff. And that is our show, folks, for this week. Thank you again so much for watching or listening as well. I don't know if you're on YouTube or Spotify, we appreciate it. We appreciate it either way. And until next time, we'll catch you later.
Yes. Peace.
Bye.